Israeli entrepreneur Gal Friedman's company Aquarius Engines is rethinking the car engine. They have created a 10-kilogram linear engine that works 100% on hydrogen to generate electricity using most forms of fuel, but looking towards hydrogen as the future.
We're particularly looking at fuels with zero emission impact. Hydrogen is one of them. When you use our engine with hydrogen, you mostly get out steam as an exhaust.
Hydrogen-powered cars use a built-in fuel cell. Hydrogen, which is stored in a tank within the car, then mixes with oxygen to produce electricity, charging the cell which powers the electric motor of the vehicle. Cleaner emissions from hydrogen have fueled worldwide interest in using it as an alternative to fossil fuels. Aquarius itself is looking towards Japan as a world leader in hydrogen mobility and has already developed strategic partnerships with both Honda affiliate Musashi Shimetsu and TPR to develop their engine. This powertrain from Aquarius Engines is running on petrol, but a new powertrain with a hydrogen engine is already in the research and development stage. After third-party testing, it's reported to be working well. Hydrogen-powered cars have the potential to serve not just as a greener alternative, but also as a more efficient one. According to studies, hydrogen is around 3 times more energy efficient per unit than fossil fuels, allowing a vehicle to cover more distance, which means less refueling stations will be needed. And while conventional electric vehicles can take up to 8 hours to reach full charge, depending on the size of the battery and speed of the charging point, a hydrogen fuel cell requires no charge time. One of the biggest concerns about hydrogen is its flammable nature, but hydrogen experts believe it can be harnessed safely.
Fortunately, while hydrogen is quite flammable, it's not as bad as traditional fuels. I think there's several reasons for that. Among them, it's because of the properties of hydrogen. It's quite light, so when it's released, it typically disperses. So the storage capabilities that they've developed have been quite foolproof, so to speak, so I think for all intents and purposes, the science has evolved quite fast, and we're very much safe using hydrogen.
Currently, the biggest challenge is the cost of using hydrogen. It is much more expensive to manufacture than traditional fuel sources. To overcome this problem, the Israeli company GenCell has developed a breakthrough technology that creates hydrogen on demand. According to them, it can produce hydrogen at 10 times the efficiency of other solutions.
So we also like to have more and more competition, because the competition, we call it co-opetition, will increase the exposure to hydrogen, will increase the willingness of governments to regulate hydrogen, including the Israeli government. So the more people are getting into hydrogen, I think it's also commercially will boost this technology from our side, and for the society, I think it's going to be a great move.
The ultimate goal for the hydrogen-powered car of the future is a wide network that will make driving fuel cell vehicles as convenient as driving petrol-powered cars are today. Israeli companies are already working to get this on the road, and that's something worth getting all revved up about. Rolene Marks, CNA, Tel Aviv.